Rachel GILLETT Last updated 11:36, September 20, 2017. It's all glamour working for an airline. Right when it comes an airline worker's job, perception rarely matches reality. As Annette Long, a flight attendant with 13 years of experience, previously told Business Insider, people often think there's glamour associated with her job. But the job itself is far from glamorous, she said. Even if you are working in first class or business class, it's not glamorous at all. Long said that many passengers often get the wrong idea of what airline workers do for a living. Even if you are working in first class or business class, it's not glamorous at all. To set the record straight, Business Insider asked more than 80 airline workers, including flight attendants, gate agents, ticket agents, and other airport customer service reps, to weigh in on some of the most common misconceptions out there. Read more. Flight attendant answers the 20 questions you have always wanted to ask. A hazing ritual forced Chinese female flight attendants into overhead bins. Flight attendant says this is the most common misconception about her job. We've anonymously included some of their answers here. Flight attendants party all the time. Most layovers are short, and you barely have time for food and a good night's sleep. A flight attendant will spend most layovers in bed with wine and Netflix. A flight attendant putting bags in overhead bins for passengers is part of a flight attendant's job. Our companies don't cover our injuries if we get hurt lifting your bags. A flight attendant, any trained monkey can do this job. It takes years to get to the point where customers don't see you sweat and you give excellent customer service. An airline customer service agent. People often think that we are minimum wage flunkies and that a monkey can do what we do. An airline customer service agent. Airline workers get to fly for free, wherever and whenever they want to fly standby, and flights are always full. A flight attendant. Flight attendants are unintelligent and uneducated. I'm a huge nerd, and science is my favorite thing. My second favorite is making people comfortable and happy. A flight attendant. We are probably more educated than most. A flight attendant. When gate agents are standing at the computer, they're not doing anything. Don't keep bugging the gate agents with questions they have already answered in their announcements. They are working with a time crunch, and all those extra questions are keeping them from doing their work. An airline customer service agent. Flight attendants are always surrounded by people. Far from it, the lifestyle can be very lonely. A flight attendant. Airline workers can give out free upgrades. Different airlines have different rules, but a change or upgrade can get you fired these days. And it's not worth our jobs. The airline computer system tracks everything, and Big Brother can be watching us. An airline customer service agent. There are no straight male flight attendants. Not all male flight attendants are gay. A flight attendant. It's easy to become a flight attendant. The reality is that we are highly training to get you off of the plane in an emergency. We spend 12-hour days, 6 days a week, for several weeks to ensure we are qualified to take care of you in a medical emergency or a flight emergency, all the while serving you and making sure you are happy. A flight attendant being a jerk will get you what you want. People think that by being forceful and belligerent with the agent, that they will get the best service. An airline customer service agent. Flight attendants are glorified waitresses. Our job is dangerous, physically demanding, and laden with immense responsibility for the safety, security, and survival of our passengers. A flight attendant. Flight attendants sleep around. A common misconception is that, since we sleep in so many different places, we must also sleep around. A flight attendant may be married with children, not looking for dates for the night on the plane. A flight attendant. Responses have been edited for clarity. businessinsider.com.au